morning everybody and happy Monday. So Kira is actually working from home today, so I am upstairs and I'm going to do a Monday reset of upstairs and everything that needs tidying up here to obviously leave him downstairs to work. He has got Mason downstairs with him, but he's just quite happily playing on the floor, and obviously Kira's keeping an eye on him. So I've chose this opportunity to come up here and completely try and get the kids' bedroom done and also do our bedroom, because I don't know about anybody else's like bedrooms, but because I'm not in a house where I have the space for a utility room, my bedroom becomes a utility room, like including dirty washing, like clean washing, like all the knickers and socks and everything. My room is the main area for that, so it becomes very messy very quickly, especially with there being 5 of us in the house. Really need to stop with my hand gestures. I feel like I really hand gesture. So yeah, obviously the kids are at school and everything, so I'm just trying to crack on and do a little Monday refresh and a reset, ready for the week. The thing I need to do though is make my bed, because I can't do anything without making my bed. I don't even like the fact that I took the kids to school without making my bed, because this is one thing that I need to do. I've got new bedding in the washing machine, so I'm going to strip this one and then breathe it all down and get new bedding on, because there's nothing better than Monday and being fresh bedding for the week. I need to put my bed in here, like on my quilts, so I've got to stuff all of my pillows and things back on my bed for now. I need to put these clothes away to go put Lexi's tablet on charge. I need to go put all my things away from what I used this morning. And honestly, I think I speak for most girls when I say this, like, we are proper neat freaks, but then I think also when we want to be, we can be so messy at the same time. Like, for instance, I have this thing in my head of the school run, just let me get dressed. Doesn't matter about the floor, doesn't matter about the sides, this, that and the other, just let me get dressed, let me get ready. And then when I come back, I'll come tidy it all up. So my house is never a mess, it just is a mess in the morning. And that's what happens. Like, for instance, when I get ready to go out in an evening, if I ever, which I hardly ever do, go out in an evening, my room is a mess. But then I come back and I tidy it. It's what happens. This weekend we've also been crazy hectic as well. Lex had a birthday party on Saturday, and then I had my dance teacher's retirement party yesterday, which, oh my god, I'm going to insert a clip here of her reaction, but it was just the most perfect day ever.
We love you.
So yeah, it's been crazy hectic, so I was like, you know what, we're gonna do it all on Monday. I'm gonna do a full-on Monday reset, ready for the workers to come in on workers come in tomorrow, and obviously measuring this, that and the other, because I don't want them to come into a messy house. Nothing worse. And plus, if I do it the first day of the week, I've then got the rest of the week to do food shopping, spend some time with Mason and all of that stuff. So yeah, not that I have to explain myself, but sometimes I feel like I have to, because social media can be such a awful place at times, and I feel like if this content of my channel is going to be like housework and things like that, I feel like I have to explain myself more, as in like why it could be messy. But I'm a mum who, you know, has 3 kids and a working partner, so you know, it's what happens. Obviously he helps out and this, that and the other, but you know what I mean. Okay, so I'm in the car because I've decided to come food shopping, because it's so much easier to go food shopping while Kieran's working from home, just because then I haven't got to drag Mason out, so that works best for us. So that's really what I'm doing. I've tidied our bedroom up a little bit and things. Not yet done the kids' bedroom, just because I think I'm going to like dedicate tomorrow doing the kids' bedroom, just because I feel like that's probably going to be easier, because I really need to like sort of declutter it and things. So if I dedicate like a whole day to the kids' bedroom, and then I can maybe add that on to like the kids' like bedroom makeover video as well. So yeah, I've just done a shopping list. I got my good old shopping list with me. I do love a good shopping list and just not, like, we used to always do shopping without a list. Oh my god, this is such a grown-up conversation to have, isn't it? We used to always do shopping without a list, and I just used to buy like the same things over and over again, and I really enjoy my cooking, and I use a pinch of nom like all the time. But with the job that like myself was in and Kieran being in, it was so hard to like actually stand at the cooker and cook, because the last thing I wanted to do when coming in at 7 o'clock at night was standing at the cooker and cooking for half an hour. Obviously Kieran then finished at 6, and at the time we only had the one car, so actually like trying to cook was just something that we couldn't do. So it was just really easy, like things that we'd pretty much eat day in day out. Like we had the same things every single week, and it was just things that would go in the slow cooker, which is fine. But we were just getting so bored of what we were eating. So because the kids have meals at school and a sandwich when they come back in, it really helps me and Kieran being able to like broaden our taste buds and have something that we know that the kids won't eat. And at the weekend, we'll just have like just normal dinners that we know that the kids will also eat with us. So yeah, but that's where I'm going right now. I'm just going to Tesco to go do my weekly shop, and hopefully it won't be as much as last week. Because last week, because of it being like the first week of me doing pinch of nom, it was still quite cheap to be fair to you. But because it was the first week and I had to get like loads of different seasonings and things, it was quite expensive, like in some aspects. But yeah, other than that, it wasn't that bad. So that's where I'm going now. I'm going to do a cheeky little food shop. So come along with me. Hopefully it won't be too busy with it being a Monday, although I feel like most people's shopping days are either a Monday because they like to do it like at the start of the week, or a Friday because again they like to do it like the end of the week. I don't really know. Whenever my nan does shopping on a Friday, but it used to be a Thursday. Like that used to be my nan's shopping day, a Thursday, and I felt like that was quite a normal day for like the older generation to go do their food shopping, like a Thursday. I don't know. But anyway, let's stop talking about food shopping. Let's go and do my food shopping and let's see what we can get. I was going to nip to Moy Park because we're really good at the fact that we have Moy Park on our doorstep. It's like a chicken shop. Like we have the factory, but they have like a chicken shop on site, so you can get chicken for like really cheap. Like we have bought so much chicken for like less than £30, and it's lasted us for like a month, which is like so good. But most of my meals that I'm making this week require chicken breast, and you can't really get chicken breast like from there. It's very hit and miss, and if you do, you're looking at like £56, but it is like a massive box. But like I don't want to be spending that right now because I've still got the kids' birthday party to pay for, and I've still got Lexi's birthday this weekend, so I might do a top-up freezer shop like with my meat and my chicken from Moy Park next week when Karen gets paid, the week after. Because yeah, we're so lucky to have that on our doorstep, and it just makes everything so much easier. But yeah, anyway, that is so boring. What a boring part of my life I've just spoken about for the past nearly 5 minutes about chicken and food shopping. But I told you I was bringing you everything on this channel. I also said that I was bringing literally my day in, day out life of being a mum, and a parent, basically what I get up to. So this is what I get up to on a Monday. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And oh, okay, we do know where our indicators are. It's a little bit last minute, but you know, it's absolutely fine, dude. Don't need to worry about it. Anyway, let's stop rambling on and let's go do my food shop. Okay, so I've just finished up in Tesco's. If you really want to know, I spent £87 on 67 items. And now I always say this because I always want to know whether it's good or bad. Like, I switch between all of the shopping, like supermarkets for my food shopping, because just sometimes I feel like one can be cheaper than the other at times. Like for instance, Asda I find can be extremely good, for like keeping your shopping under £100. Lidl and Aldi, I've not gone in there and spent less than £100 lately, and I don't understand why, because they always say that they're like the cheapest supermarkets, especially Aldi. And even like when I pick up things from Aldi that are like even because the thing is with Aldi and Lidl, you've got obviously the middle aisles, but even if I just go in there for like a food shop and I don't get anything from like the middle aisles, I still can find it be really expensive, so I don't really know. Whereas Tesco's, the last 2 times that I've gone, like I say, it's just gone over £100 last time, but I needed like everything, like in terms of seasonings and spices and what else did I have to get, like cat food last time, and like nappies and wet wipes. Whereas this time, like, I didn't need as much. Still needed nappies, but I didn't need as many like spices and this, that and the other. And I bought obviously like Lexi a packet of sweets, Kieran some toffee fees, William a little packet of chocolate buttons, and then myself like a Tony's bar, which was on Club Card offer, which is why I picked it up. So like I bought like a few little bits that I like weren't on my shopping list, which you're always gonna do. And then I bought myself some vitamins as well. So to be fair to you, I don't think it's like that bad, considering, like I say, like £3-4 of that would have been nappies. I also bought like a massive chicken breast tray, which is like £9 for like 9 or 10 chicken breasts. So like I always put it to that concept of like, you got to think how much I can like get out of it. I don't know, I'm really thingy when it comes to trying to budget with your food shop. It's just one of them things that I like doing it. I don't know why. It's very, very boring for me. But yeah, so I managed to do my food shopping. I love doing my food shopping when I haven't got the kids, or Kieran for that matter, because I can just go round, take everything that I need and what I know I need to get. And I haven't got kids miles every week. To be fair, we rarely ever take the kids shopping with us because it just becomes way too much. But Kieran can be just as bad as the kids sometimes. I want this, I want that. Obviously, Kieran's an adult, so he just puts it in the trolley. But I do tend to spend more when I have got Kieran, because he'll see something. Oh, let me just try this. Whereas I'm literally like, right now, I'm going to get what I want because we're like on a budget. Or I like to try and spend as little as possible, especially in this day and age. It's like I was just saying to my friend while I was in there. Like obviously I was messaging her, and I showed her that I was at food shopping, and she's like, oh my god, it's so weird like seeing these shops for these ingredients, because my taste buds have really broadened these last like few years and things. Like I was a very bland person for food, and I still am, but I think that's more to the fact that I haven't necessarily got like an eating disorder or anything like that. It's just more to the fact of sometimes I struggle to swallow like the foods that I eat. I've like got texture issues as well, and my anxiety also has made me believe that I've got a nut allergy and things, even though I've never had a nut allergy in my life. But it's crazy how it affects you and this and the other. But yeah, because of all of this, she's like, wow, like seeing you eat like blue cheese and stuff is like crazy. I was like, no, I actually really like it though. But yeah, anyway, I was saying to her, obviously when I texted her, I said, why is it that nappies, when your child gets into a bigger size, they become more expensive, but you actually get less in a pack. So like newborn nappies, where you need like 6 to 7 nappies a day, you'd be getting them for like 90p, whereas size 3, which is obviously what Mason's in now, I'm looking at nearer £4, which obviously is still quite cheap for some nappies, because I get the Fred up play ones, I don't get Pampers. So obviously that's still quite cheap for some nappies. Well, like considering they do last a lot longer, so like I'm not actually having to pay for like buy them more. So I guess in a way I'm probably only spending probably about the same. But still, why can't they be like 90p still? Like, it's just mad. But that's just life of an adult, isn't it? Just everything goes up in price, but the quantity goes down. And to be fair, so does the quality. So yeah, the main thing that I've noticed at the moment is the thickness of chocolate and how thin chocolate has gone. So for someone who does a chocolate, this is why I like Tony's. Because Tony's, yes, it's expensive, it's thick, and it's good chocolate. Whereas Cadbury's, oh my god, that's so thin now. Like, literally, I got a Marvellous Creations yesterday. I had one of them yesterday, half of William. And literally, it was so thin that I felt like halving it. I was like, can't get any chocolate. I'm surprised they can even actually still fill the chocolate with things because of how little like chocolate there is coating it. But yeah, anyway, I now need to race back home because it's 25 past 2, or very nearly 25 past 2. She says this while she's still behind the caravan. I'm doing 21 miles per hour on a 60. Because I need to put the food shopping away and then go and get the kids because I don't want to put the shopping away while the kids are at home, because then they'll just dive into it straight away, because it's exactly what they do. This is another reason why I can't wait to have this kitchen being redone, and we're finally going to have some cabinets on the walls, so then I can actually get food in top cabinets for starters and not in drawers, and I can also get child locks so that the kids can't get in it, which will be great. And what will also be great is the fact that they won't be able to climb on the worktop either, because there'll be cupboards in the way. So yes, that's pretty much how my Monday has been. What a boring day. This is the problem with my vlogs. I watch people vlog and they do such amazing things. Like one of the family that I watch, they've just finished travelling in the Arctic and this, that and the other, and it's like, well, what an amazing life. Yet my life is so boring. But then I have to think to myself, like, they were in the same position that I was, just day in, day out life of, normal life, before obviously they then had the success kick off, and now they are doing probably one of the best things ever, and that's making memories with their children and not having to be tied to textbooks and working hours because the kids are homeschooled, and they've got to deal with the fines. And to be fair to them, I think if many people can do that, I think we would, because I think it's horrendous how much the government control us and our families and what we want to do with our children. Like, I have just paid to go away to Haven for a week in August. Granted, I'm going through a private owner, so it's a little cheaper, and I also know the owner of the caravan as well. So I'm paying $6.50 for Saturday to Saturday, which isn't horrendous during the summer holidays. But when we were looking through Haven, we were looking at about $1,000. Oh, okay, your caravan clearly doesn't come with indicators, does it not? Okay. I've also got one behind it as well. I'm like sandwiched in with the caravan. But anyway, but the same holiday, if I went in like October, I would be looking at about £200, £300, depending on what van I went on. It's just crazy. I mean, I know it's not the government that's obviously making us say no to the holidays and stuff like that, and it's like, if we don't want to pay them prices, it's like our fault. And I know it's all the travel agencies and holiday places that are ridiculous with putting the money on, but it's what they've done and what they've always done. So of course we're then going to take our children out on term time. I really cannot see past this caravan. But I just think it's appalling that we then get lumped with a fine. And also, where I used to work 2 years ago, because of it being a place that was so busy in the heat of the summer and things, we wasn't actually allowed to take holiday during certain times of the year. And majority of them were like within the school holidays, because that's when a lot of our events were on. So I then had to have no choice but to take the kids out on holiday then during term time. But yeah, I don't really know where I'm going with this. I've turned about going on my shopping. I've turned about going about the government and the way they're treating our children, and that if you can, just take them out. Because I'm literally nowhere near this van. I was braking way before I was near this van. I need to turn all of these braking systems in this car because it was way too early. Yeah. I just think the world's gone mad with everything. Like I say, complaining about nappies and the prices of food, and complaining about holidays and this and the other. The reason why we can't have any luxuries is because we're basically being told we're not allowed to unless we can afford them during when the kids aren't at school. So yeah, but you carry on taking them kids out of school, like, you know, like what's a week gonna do to them, like for a year or even 2 weeks? Like literally, when we used to go to like Lanzarote and things, we were such a family that couldn't just sit by a pool. Like granted, I think we was mainly like half board sometimes, like we'd have breakfast and like our like evening meal, but we never really had like the lunch because it wasn't a family that could just stay sat around a hotel pool. Obviously when we went with Lexi and William, we did, and we went all inclusive because it was obviously their first time abroad. We just wanted them to know what they were going to be like. But when I went like abroad with my mum and dad, we were always out on excursions, like up volcanoes, like learning about things. Like we even went to like a vineyard once, like just learning about different things and learning about the culture, like learning about the actual world that once you are outside school you are going to learn about. You're not going to learn about half the stuff that you are taught in school. I get it, you need your education for your grades to go to uni and go to college, etc., and I get it, depending what you want to do with life. But in terms of actual life, culture, and the way the world works, there's nothing that can be taught in school, and I think children need to be experienced that from a young age, so they know. So yeah. Anyway, please stop being ranting and raving. This is like a 10-minute long clip. I need to, like I say, get home. Although me being in the car is not going to make me go faster, and me speaking is not going to make me go faster at all. Yeah. I also completely forgot to upload a second video last week, because last week was just crazy hectic. March is just crazy hectic. So I've got kids' birthday parties galore. It's just madness. So, yes. Anyway, let's go back home and unpack all of my So I'm just upstairs. Kieran is downstairs with the kids. Obviously we've done the school run, this and the other. To be fair, it's like 4:30. I'll be getting on with some dinner soon. But before I do anything, I've got one of these things to do, which, you know, again, we all hate. So I'm going to crack on and do this. I need to put the baby bath away as well. Okay, so it's currently the next day. I completely forgot to end yesterday's video as per normal, because it's just really hard, like after the school run, to then like do things. But I ended up doing dinner, and then we just did the pots and everything, and then we came upstairs and chilled. So I'm going to end today's video here. I feel like it's a bit choppy, but I was like going to join it into two, but then I realised that I ramble on for about 10 minutes just talking about my Tesco shop. So I feel like that's going to end up probably being really lengthy if I put it into two. So I thought I'd just end it there, and then start again with another vlog, just because I feel like I don't want them to be too long, because I feel like sometimes, I know I do, I lose interest in some videos if they're way too long, which obviously sometimes it's going to have to happen, but I try not to keep them as minimal as possible. So yeah, I think I'm just going to edit it quickly and see whether or not how long it is. But yeah, so if it's really long, then this will be the same as the video a couple of weeks back, where you'll see this video and you'll see this outro, or you'll see a completely new intro. So yeah, if I do this one, then thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, and please don't forget to subscribe to my channel to be part of my family.